Hello everyone and welcome to day 7 of the Advent of Logos 2024. Hello world, I am Ivana and I have been making logos for the past week and it's been so much fun. I really hope you're having fun as well. Can you believe it? We're on day 7 already. I wanted to show you the day 7 logo because I really like it. So I really hope you like it too. It's about a furniture store called Linen and Lines. Linen and Lines. Linen and Lines is a modern furniture store specializing in minimalist contemporary designs that emphasize simplicity and functionality. The name Linen and Lines reflects the brand's core aesthetic, the natural softness and elegance of linen, paired with the structured simplicity of clean geometric lines. The ideal customer is someone who embraces the less is more philosophy. They're likely to prioritize quality over quantity and prefer pieces that combine beauty with purpose. So immediately what I imagined for this logo was something very stylish but very simple, and I didn't want to make it too cluttered because there are like two words, linen plus lines plus and. I didn't know where to include it at first. And so I didn't want it to be cluttered. Most of the stores that I saw their online websites, most of them were like 4 letters, let's say IKEA or whatever. I mean, not IKEA, but they had shorter names, which made them a little bit more easier to make a simple logo from and just a simple icon to go with it, with the word mark. And so I didn't really know where to go from here with all of these words that I had on my hands. And so at first I was mostly looking for that lockup and how will it look like? Will the and sign be between the words or next to the words and they will be stacked one on top of each other, or will it be on the right side but then will it be readable if it is like this? I didn't know exactly what to do, and so here I started doing some exploration with the typography at first. I really liked the idea of having different thicknesses of the letters, symbolizing the different materials and that the furniture will be made from. As you can see here, I wasn't really still sure how the lockup would look like. Linen lines, maybe some people will read it linen lines and not linen and lines. So that was unclear how would work. Next, I started playing with some iconography, maybe some icon exploration over here. I didn't really know what to make to connect to a furniture store because I wanted to make something out of the 2 L's because they're a nice like square, or they could make a square shape, they could make a rectangular shape. And so they are the sort of the lines. They represent the lines from the name, but then the linen will be represented by sort of like a wave or something that's represented here. And again, with the thick and thin lines, I was thinking to maybe have like a half circle here, and then the rest of these are different thicknesses that's spread through the icon like this or something. I didn't really know what to do with this, so I just as you can see, I left it unfinished over here. I didn't know how to make the lockup because again we have 2 words plus and sign, and so I was not so sure what I want to make out of it. I really liked this, as in I really liked this version over here. I've changed the font a little bit. As you can see, the L is a little bit thicker here, the N's are a little bit thicker here but thinner to the sides here. The S, it just became this mess. I didn't know what I was doing. I knew that I wanted these colors, the green and sort of beige or brownish, because they're very earthy, and I imagined the brand to be very earthy and minimal. That's why I chose these colors, and I liked how they turned out, or like I like how they look here, but I don't know, something was not right, and so I continued exploring a little bit more, which we ended up here. I chose to capitalize the words to make it a little bit more premium-like, and I played again with the thicknesses. Here it's just the weight of the font. I haven't really made any changes to the font, so it's just different weights like regular and bold. But it didn't really, I don't know, it didn't look like maybe a furniture store, so I decided this was the idea for social media, that the social media will have different thickness of lines going across the pictures, and that will be brand identity, visual sort of thing like that. But yeah, something wasn't completely right, so I scratched that idea off. I went away with the idea and decided instead to have a different lockup that looks a little bit like this. Linen and lines. I went back to the lowercase or like normal case words to make the and sign more contrasting, as in the and sign plus this star next to them, to put more emphasis on those two. And linen and lines, they will be just maybe additional, is how I see it. And what it looks like is sort of like this with the colors. I think it looks really nice. And the identity, or like the icon, will be mainly the at or the and sign, and or the star sign in combination, these two in combination like this. Where for the social media images, we will leave the and sign overlaying the images like this maybe, but the main like visuals will be more like these lines that cut out parts of the visuals. And I made sort of like a catalog or something that could look something like this, with overlaid shapes that cut out the image to make it a little bit more interesting and dynamic. But the logo shouldn't be that bold, I feel like. And so that's why I left it with this regular weight, and I didn't make it so bold, or I didn't make a big and screaming icon that I don't know. I didn't like any of the things that I made. It didn't connect very well with the furniture store. So this, I don't know if it's a catalog or maybe like a advertisement brochure or something. I just wanted to see how it will look on a page, because mostly when I think of furniture stores, I don't really think of social media as much as maybe like print materials and advertising posters in the city or something like this. So yeah, I think it turned out pretty well. As an idea, it would look really nice and elegant. It doesn't need to look super luxurious, because I don't think it's a super luxurious brand from the brief, but it should look more minimalistic, clean, and functional. This was the whole point of the brief, I think. So yeah, this is Linen and Lines Furniture Store. I really hope you liked this logo. I like it. I think something more could be done. I just couldn't think of the solution at this point, but maybe in the future I would have another go at it. And so if you've come this far in this video, please leave furniture emoji sort of thing in the comments below, like a sofa or chair or something, I don't know. Like the video if you liked the logo and the video. And I hope to see you tomorrow for day 8. We are starting a new week. If you want to see the rest of the days, there's a playlist that pops up here. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Bye!